Hare Krishna. Seeing the sun in the night is the next instructive story by Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Sarasvati Thakur in his Upakhyan Upadesh. Very wonderful story. There was one landlord who had a hilarious idea and desire that he wanted to see the sun in the night of Amavasya, pitch dark night, and in that he wanted to see the sun. And there were few of his servants who would flatter him always, and they said, "Oh, that's an amazing idea. If this will be accomplished, then the entire world will glorify you, O Lord." So one of the servants, he got a big lantern and then he held it near the sky, pointing towards the sky, and he's asking the landlord, "Lord, are you able to see the sun?" Obviously no. There were other two servants who were saying, no, this will not work. We should lit 10 crore candles, and through the light power of those candles, then the entire sun will be seen. They did that. And then they're asking, "Oh Lord, can you see the sun?" Then there were a few scientific-minded friends who came. And they said, "Wait a minute, we will do the arrangement, scientific arrangement." And they got all the electric arrangements done, the electric lights done. It was all lit. And they were looking at the sky and asking the landlord, "Are you able to see the sun now?" No. So in this way, all of them, they tried various different ways to lit the light in the dark sky just to see the sun. And nothing was working. Then there came a very considerate person, and he told the landlord, "You do as much as possible any sort of artificial arrangement. You cannot actually see the sun in this night, the dark night. Only when the sun rises, you can see the sun. With the help of sunshine, you'll be able to see the sun, not with any sort of artificial arrangement." Here comes a very instructive lesson which Bhaktisiddhanta Sarasvati Thakur is giving us. So there are many people in this world, like many great scientists, archaeologists, philosophers. They're all trying to understand and realize the constitutional nature of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. In Brahma Samhita, Brahma is saying, "Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam." What is the form of the Lord? Sat Chit Ananda Vigraha. He is eternal. He is full of knowledge. He is full of Ananda. He is completely spiritual. And how are these different materialistic people trying to understand the Lord? Through the mundane knowledge that they've acquired through their material senses and their mental speculation. So here comes the question that how can someone understand the Lord through mundane knowledge? Like in this story, they were not able to see the sun in the dark sky by any of the artificial arrangement. So similarly, how can someone realize the constitutional spiritual position of the Lord and His devotees just by some mundane speculative knowledge acquired by their senses? How is it possible? Like the sun can be perceived through the help of sunshine, similarly, to understand, to realize the Supreme Lord and His associates, there's only one way, and that is only and only and only by the mercy of the Lord Himself. Through the Lord's mercy only we can understand the Lord. Therefore, Srila Rupa Goswami in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, he says, "Ataha Shri Krishna Namadi na bhaved grayam indriye sevon mukhe jivhado swayam eva spuratyada." So here, in this very beautiful shloka, it is said that only when we render devotional service to the Lord, there is a possibility of understanding the Lord. There is no other way. We cannot use our dull material senses to understand the Lord, to realize the Lord. So one thing is very clear. only when Lord is pleased with our services onto His lotus feet, He will Himself reveal to all of us. And when He reveals, when the sun rises, then we can witness the sun. Similarly, when Lord reveals Himself to us, we can realize the Lord, or else there is no other way. I hope this helps us to go deeper in our spiritual practices. Hare Krishna.